saplings are well. You can take a trip around.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an emergency impromptu episode of Why Does This Keep Happening? With me, your host, I'm from High Media TV, and your other host, Mr. T1, aka That One Black Guy, aka Abdul, aka Holy Shit, what the fuck's going on? Okay.
Hey.
Just briefly before we get into the suck, just give y'all give you the chaser first. Anything you care about that they're putting out for the state of play?
The Fatal Frame 2 remake looked good, and that's about it.
Yep.
I mean, everything else looked okay, but it was also a lot of stuff that we already kind of knew about.
As for me, Elden Ring Night Rain got its DLC date announcement, so I literally just dropped a video on reacting to that in real time, doing some speculation and analyzing what we might be getting. Also, fun fact, Artorias is a boss in the game.
Artorias?
Yep, they're making
From which
Artorias of the Abyss from the first game.
Oh, that's actually fucking sick.
And they've got another boss that they're adding, which, like, I don't think it is, but it looks remarkably similar to the giant raving mass boss from Bloodborne. I forget its name.
That would be absolutely sick. The fetus.
Yeah,
that joint.
Not Orphan of Kos. The thing that falls out of like a giant blood moon that you have to go around and kill the mages sniping at you, and then you can go fight him. In the center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And also they added this really cool gaggle of like angelic Valkyrie ladies that look like you have to fight them all at once. And there's like 8 of them. Looks pretty cool. Regardless, point is, that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about how, despite the fact that we had a very good weekend episode, a very, very optimistic weekend where we had hope for the first time, the Democratic Party took one look at all of the hope and joy and optimism that everybody was feeling and smothered it in the crib like Cruella de Vil. So, 8 Democrats. Let me see if I can fucking pull up the name of these 8 cocksuckers. Derogatory.
The sell of the century.
8 Dems who flipped. These are the Senate Democrats who voted to end the government shutdown. John Fetterman isn't even a fucking Democrat.
John Fetterman is a brain damage from a stroke victim and has only gotten worse day by day.
John Fetterman is
prime example of how brain damage makes you worse.
John Fetterman is potentially proof that brain damage, that there is a correlation between how brain damaged you are and how and conservatism. Catherine Cortez Masto of Nevada, Angus King of Maine, this fucking crypt keeper, Dick Durbin of Illinois, Maggie Hassan of New Hampshire, Tim Kaine of Virginia, who was, by the way, Hillary Clinton's running mate in 2016. Jackie Rosen of Nevada, Janine Shaheen of New Hampshire. Yeah, all of these people need to be primaried, and honest to God, they probably aren't going to be. Well, they probably are. Here's the thing: people are betting. Like the Democrats are, the Democratic Party was probably betting that because the general public has the general memory of a fucking fruit fly, that by the time 2028 or 2030 comes around, we will have forgotten by this point. And,
absolutely not. And they literally sacrificed the people that weren't up for re-election. That's how I know Chuck Schumer did this shit, dude.
Yeah, this
bitch ass nigga.
This is, I think, this is like this. The anger and resentment in response to this feels so much different. Like, it feels worse. Like it feels like so much more of a fuck up compared to like what Manchin and Sinema were doing to kill a public option of universal healthcare back in 2021. Like, it we are in an environment where where the Democratic Party they don't want us to have hope. They don't want us to like want to fight, because if they do, they won't win. When I say they won't win, I mean the moderates. You know, they probably were just as spooked as the Republicans at not just at how receptive the Democratic Party was to winning, but also the fact that in primaries, the left or the Democrat was, the more likely they were to win.
Exactly. It's almost like their policies are better. Also, if they do win something, they have to actually like do their jobs, which they don't want to do.
No.
They just want to insider trade and collect APAC money day in and day out, doing fucking nothing.
I want to, so after we finish this episode in like the next 5 minutes, I'm going to see if I can steal you for like an extra 10, because there's this fucking video that came across on fucking TikTok that I saw of this lady at the office of Senator Tim Kaine, and this staffer is just this video makes my blood boil. It's just so emblematic. Everything that happened here is so fucking emblematic of everything wrong with the Democratic Party. It's like this is my philosophy, how it's always been. Like, vote blue no matter who only fucking matters in the general election.
True.
Vote blue no matter who only matters in the fucking general election. If you like fucking Cuomo was trying to pull that Mamdani wasn't a Democrat, like when he was running as a third party candidate. Ultimately, the way I kind of look at all this, right, is that the Democratic Party really doesn't want to give up the fucking money that they've gotten. I think that if the Democratic Party really fucking wants to, like, I don't know, I feel like the Democratic, like the establishment is just a bunch of old fucks that hate you. Like, they hate you. Like, listen.
That's like
to
the entire government, basically.
Yeah,
it's was born between 1940 and 1950 that do not like anyone.
Like, if you remember, if you were alive, like not just alive, but develop it, like having a mostly developed frontal cortex during a time period in history where you, T1, would be killed for being friends with me, I don't think you should be able to drive, let alone make decades-long lasting decisions that affect my fucking life after you're going to be dead and buried in 8 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. It's like, nigga, if you can't switch between HDMI 1 and 2 and can't convert a file to a PDF, like, shut the fuck up around me, dog.
Literally,
I can't stand you.
Granted, that's a whole nother conversation. I will say, like, the internet and technology has been around for 20 fucking years like this. If you still don't know how to open your email after 20 fucking years of this shit existing, that just says more. That says that you were just fucking lazy and didn't ever bother. And
I don't think they can. I don't think they can,
It's
because they
just-
are lazy and don't fucking care.
It
That's why they have so many staffers.
I think you need to. I think you need to have pass a lead level test to run for government. Like, you can only have a certain amount of lead in your blood to run for government. I hate this country, bro. I hate it here. All right.
Yep. It doesn't make sense.
It
most of
doesn't.
the time.
It doesn't. All right. I'm trying to get you to see this thing, so I'm just gonna wrap the audio thing up here and whatever.
I saw the video you were talking about. That's the one where she was like arguing and telling them about like how they had all the leverage in the world.
Yeah. No. So
And
yeah.
he
So we
kept
don't even
making
need to.
fucking
We don't even need to.
excuses about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know. And it's just like I want. I can't, can't be Fed posting. I can't be Fed posting. But something needs to give. Do you know what I was thinking about on the way home today? I was thinking about walking into one of the local Catholic churches and fucking like volunteering or some shit.
Hey man, like just helping out the community?
Literally. Because like what the fuck else is like the government it keeps failing to do so. Nonprofits continue to fail to do so. They're just Ponzi schemes at this point. Protestant churches are just like seeing all that shit with like the baby formula lady and all that.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I saw that.
We can talk about that this weekend. But like ultimately, it's just like I need to put this level of anger and frustration into something productive, so I don't go to one of the 7 billionaires' houses that lives in my area code and throw a fucking Molotov cocktail through their bedroom window. I need to put
I mean, volunteering and helping out in the community is something you can do quite literally at any time and will be significantly more helpful than like anything the U.S. government can do at this point, especially with their 107% tariffs on pasta and shit.
Oh my god, that's oh my fucking god, dude! Like I'm literally about to make
actually sickening.
I'm gonna make a fucking cooking by approximation video probably today, where like I still have this on my YouTube channel. Hold on, handmade. Yeah. I have a cooking by I have a cooking show, by the way, that I do very rarely. It's called Cooking by Approximation. It's dog shit recorded. It's dog shit audio, but it's services. It's basically cooking. Yeah, it's basically a how-to on like how to make handmade pasta, which is just flour, oil, and egg. And like I'm just gonna fucking go watch that. The playlist is on my YouTube. youtube.com/HIMediaTV. It's cooking by approximation. It's called Handmade Pasta and Red Sauce Cooking by Approximation with High Media TV. Just go look at that. The fact that they're going to be jacking up like pasta by like imports of like tariffing pasta at $107 is fucking ridiculous. And you know what the worst part is? I almost hate the Republicans at this point as much as I hate the Democrats. This was the moment for me. I always hated right-wingers. I always hated Republicans more. I always did, and I do. And I maintain that. But this fucking folding that they did, I bet you some donors called them. They saw some donors saw.
Oh, definitely.
I bet you
what happened. The economy was fucking tanking.
I would bet money,
and they got called to give up. And I was like, we can sacrifice these 10.
I bet money. I would bet fat stacks of fucking cash that that some fucking billionaire donor who has given millions and millions and millions of dollars to the Democratic Party wasn't able to leave in his private plane when he wanted because of the lack of air traffic controllers, or was in like a 4-hour line waiting to get off a runway, and he got so pissed that he called Chuck Schumer or some other fucking Democratic operative and said, "Fix this!
Give up right now. Cause all this suffering for no reason. Give up every last piece of leverage you have."
I hate them so much, dude.
Just professional losers.
They're so
professional losers.
They're so fucking pathetic. It's not even funny. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Why Does This Keep Happening? We continue to suffer perpetually. Jesus fucking Christ. At least we were actually able to get our first actual emergency episode done, which is, I guess, silver lining. I just wish it was under better fucking circumstances. Anyways, go on to the TikTok shop and buy T1's Sonic crap. Join the Discord. Joining the Discord is very important. Link below. If you're listening on YouTube, like the video. If you're listening on podcasts, rate it 5 stars. Follow both in both cases. Yeah, anything you want to add, bro?
No, that's about it.
All right. Take some melatonin tonight, y'all.
This Friday, I guess. I hope, if I actually get this video done.
Mazel tov, let's hope so. I've got a pretty like solid schedule this week of work. Like I'm out by 8 every night this week, so I'm gonna be like I was planning on streaming tonight. I got another recording in like 30 minutes. I gotta do. I'm just like I fucking hate this country, bro. Y'all have a good rest of your day.